Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Elise, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb in that position on the right-hand side. I don't want to see him moved anywhere else in the team because he's expert in that area. And I think the next phase in his career now is to start scoring more goals. He's already pretty proficient at that, but he's good enough to add many more goals to his game, and he could do some damage here too.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And now the breakaway. Pelé. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more. Batistuta! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Batistuta is offering a right smile there.
Batistuta. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Played into the middle. He's got tall. Oh, it rattles the bar. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. He won't be happy with that one. There will be a throw-in. Plays a sharp little ball here. Madrid still without a single shot on target. Now it's Pelé. Kukçu is always looking to break lines, and it's been played through. And he's managed to get free in towards the back stick. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Trion can get it clear. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And it's Tchouaméni. That is good alertness. Maradona. And this is Pelé. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Oh, what has happened here? He's found real chance! Goal, Milan! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
After 40 minutes is number
Milan
17.
have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Rodri. Triol.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nicely weighted ball. Good take. Takes a shot! It's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And the first half is done. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And the game has already resumed here. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Marquinhos getting this one clear.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's an imaginative pass. Quarter of an hour into the second half. He has a look. Big chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Carvajal is there and he can pick it up. Serginho, played in deep. Oh, smashing header! Goal, Milan! And they get themselves in front! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution.
Milan take the lead. It's a promising position. Oh, it's played into the area. Punched away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's picked his way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's having a good look here. Great chance here to level it up. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping. Well, oh, he's gifted it, and a chance!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Mbappe! It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. Milan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And they're quick to get it back.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the number on the board is 3. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Tries to play it through. Torres looking to get on the end of this. Torres proves just a little bit too strong. He gets big! Oh, he's hit the ball! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beckett.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Oh, he's been caught napping! In by Ibrahimovic. Defending of the desperate variety. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Serginho.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Batistuta. Rodri. And it's Carvajal. Pass somewhat off target. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's got away. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Torres.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Yamal. He slings it in.
Oh, how that...
Mbappe! And for a moment, time stood still. And we have our very first corner. Oh, the ball's come loose here. No way through, so back it comes. And he's picked it up out wide. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's had it taken off him. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And he has shown him a yellow card. Marquinhos, always a very imposing presence at the back. He's found a way through. Oh, it's played into the area. Oh, what's he giving here? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Milan are down to 10 men. He's going to be disappointed with that. Tchouaméni. There's a sharp little ball here. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tchouaméni. Gets a good foot in there. Pele. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, cracking ball. Serginho. That has
There
been
will be 1
cut
minute
short.
added time.
It's a pretty loose pass. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Terrific header! He's missed, but not by that far. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Well read, nice interception. It's a quick ball upfield. Well timed, excellent interception. And this is Pele! Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Oh, it's Batistuta. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
Kirkchu. Serginho providing an outlet on that flank. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Substitution in progress.
It's their second corner of the game. Torres getting this one clear. Almost 75 minutes on... Oh, they could be caught out here! Madrid have the chance to go the other... Face-to-face with the keeper. And he's on his way! And the finish! It's in! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted. And they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
After 77 minutes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Yamal!
So the first moment of real significance.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Substitutions taking place.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
1-0 as we head towards the end. That's a nicely shaped ball. Now, can they get him away? The final 5 minutes. And that pass just didn't quite work.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
It's a searching pass. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Added time.
And he's running through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cannavaro. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Beckenbauer. And this is Ibrahimovic. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Yamal taking in the accolades. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening.
today's
The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Isn't it a real pleasure to be able to see the Dutchman Ronald Koeman? He's got to be one of the best ever attack-minded centre-backs.
Chance for a shot! He's delivered all right! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Played into space. Good ball over the top. Now, can he find a finish? Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Well, that has not gone well. Puyol, Chouameni, Muleka tries making a foray down the right. Caceres. No way through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And the pass is intercepted. Diaz. Yamal puts his foot on the gas. And this is Torres. Now it's Pele. He has a look up. Can he finish? Cleared without hesitation. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Fernando Torres has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Well, there's the clearance.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kane goes steaming forward. He's picked his way through. Diaz going face-to-face with his great rival. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side, and it's Carvajal. So it's going to be another corner. This is their second corner of the game. Alisson gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way. Mbappe! He scores! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And now he has 2. Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Now it's Kane. Tries to play it through. He's found a way through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's gone backward here. Well, nicely intercepted. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't
Please
fix
make
it.
sure
So
to
I
watch
think the
the
manager
screen
has
for
to
an
resist
information
change
bulletin
at this
from the
stage.
regional police department.
Madrid in control at half-time, 2-0.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again then. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rodri. Makaleli. Azar. Makaleli. Caught offside that time. Adams.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Schlotterbeck did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Crunching tackle. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Puyol, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. There's the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
A case now of complete... Oh, shooting chance! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Yamal, quality ball. Fernando Torres is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Yamal. Now, can they get him away? Just a quarter of an hour to play. Raul. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That has been cut short. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Koeman gets over and intercepts. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Madrid are coasting towards victory. Oh, they can break here. And that has put paid to that. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Two added minutes.
He's through here. Now, that great chance! Well, that is remarkable. And that is that. Madrid can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already... Neymar! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Mbappe puts his foot on the gas. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Torres. Endo. Oh, easy pickings there. Caceres. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Madrid finding their passes. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. Quality ball. Shifted it to the flank. Carvajal gets across to intercept that. Triol is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And it's Tchouaméni. Mbappe! Oh, that's fabulous. Turns and goes back. He's having a go! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Tchouaméni is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Half an hour played now. Neymar. That's a good ball out wide. And here's Bale. Oh, that's neat. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And this is Bale. Shapes to shoot! Now it's Pelé. Can he get it through? And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Carvajal. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Torres. Hernandez. Now Mbappe.
There will be 1 minute added
Oh,
time.
Red, nice interception. Tchouaméni. And the half-time whistle goes. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reach the halfway
And a quick
point,
announcement
and
for the
neither
benefit
side
of
have
anybody
yet
who has
been able
found
to force the
themselves a
issue.
little lost
It's
today.
0-0.
Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
So off we go once more. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Granit Xhaka. Rodri. Mbappe. Hernandez could try cutting inside here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Pele. Well, that has not gone well. Rodri. And here's Bale. Lovely feet. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. It's Bale! Yamal is one whose deliveries we all know about. Torres looking to get on the end of this. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Now that's well seen too. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Endo. Gabriel. And Hernandez. And it's Rodri. And Endo. And it's Bale. Now it's Mbappe. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
That is a brilliant interception. It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That'll be a throw. Intercepts the throw.
There will
That's
be
well
1
read.
minute added time.
So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. And the referee brings it to a close. Madrid have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here.
Well, a quick look at this lineup and Pavel Nedved jumps higher than the rest.
He'll be involved in more or less everything they try to do going forward.
Yeah, he has all the ingredients to serve up something delicious, and we can feast our eyes on a truly great competitor.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cannavaro. Hakimi. And it's Rice. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Batistuta. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Khan. Cannavaro. Marquinhos. Front-footed pressing going on here. Look at the space. And Batistuta! He's delivered all right! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Gabriel Batistuta! Gabriel Batistuta!
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. And that's a good ball. Now it's Villa. Raul. And it's Rice. Rice running with the ball. The ball is loose and the chase is on. For Rice. And he's had it nicked away. Kokchu. Kokchu! He's got away with one there. Spread out to the left. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Xabi Alonso promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he get on the end of this? It's a shooting chance! Goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Marquinhos. Madrid heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Oh, they could be caught out here. It's net! Cleared without complication. And beyond the defence. And he's straight offside.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Villa. Kokchu. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the first 45 minutes are up. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Madrid sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're off again. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe. Costa Curta. Now Mbappe. Tele. Tele! Oh, the ball's run loose. In for the pieces. No, he's missed it. Costa Curta. Xavi Alonso. Oh, just skips past his man. It's Pele!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Batistuta. Time and again they are repelled. Pele can see things others simply cannot. Great chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Villa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Cannavaro attempts a clearance. Oh, that's nice. Well, what about this cross? And he's there to clear it. Santos have the chance to go the other way. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's a lovely, neat pass. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Caceres got a long way forward to join the attack. Messi, just no time to dwell on the ball there. Well, that pass isn't the best. Cannavaro with the clearance. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. David Villa. Chance, surely! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
David Villa.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Madrid are closing in on a comfortable win. Tele, he's picked his way through. And he was alert to it. Well, there's the clearance. Santos can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
No outsmarting him this time. Granit
2
Xhaka,
added minutes has been indicated.
done delicately. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And there goes the final whistle. Madrid, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. David Villa
And if
picking
you
up
do
the
have a
Man of the
chance
Match
today,
award,
please take some
and
time
no
out to give your
surprise there.
support to our Better Stadium Fund.
How would you sum up Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Pele! He went for the corner. Carvajal picks it up from the goal kick. Now it's Pele. That is good. Pele! And for a moment, time stood still. It's a pretty loose pass. That is a little undercooked. Great defending, strong and determined. He is through here. Neymar. Now it's Pele. Hakimi calmly anticipates. Goulet. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. No goals as yet. Decent progress down the left. Oh, played through for the wide man. Gonzalo! And it's in! Offside.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Tries to pass it through. Oh, good take. Big chance! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Hazard with the delivery.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Chouameni. Nicely aimed pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neymar cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away. He's had a shot! It's in! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence.
Oh, shooting chance! It's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
After 35
We knew what was
minutes
coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And this is Torres. Oh, good take. Big chance! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Hazard with the delivery. Oh, good take. Big chance! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Hazard with the delivery. Oh, good take. Big chance! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Hazard with the delivery. Oh, good take. Big chance! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Hazard with the delivery. Oh, good take. Big chance! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Hazard with the delivery. Oh, good take. Big chance! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Hazard with the delivery. Oh, good take. Big chance! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Hazard with the delivery. Oh, good take. Big chance! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Hazard with the delivery. Oh, good take. Big chance! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Hazard with the delivery. Oh, good take. Big chance! Oh, it's come He's shifting through the gears here. Now, decent chance! It's there! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he's gone searching cross-field. And it's Fernando Torres. And the pass is intercepted. And the half-time whistle goes. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
Security staff for each block.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Madrid head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. It's a throw-in. Rodri, that is ended up in no man's land. He's on it, can he get away? He's tried one! That was superb goalkeeping!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Corner given. And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. Madrid goes for goal! Just a fraction high.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Chouameni. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Goulet. Oh, a delicate chip through. And he's picked it up out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, he's been caught, shapes to shoot! And it's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And he shoots! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are cruising away. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And shifted it to the flank, played back in, engages and forces him off the ball. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Pelé. Diogo Dalot does well to stand firm and defend it. Hakimi. The final 5 minutes. Oh, easy pickings there. Great vision. Looking for options for movement. Real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Well,
There will
how's
be
that
5
for a
minutes
class
added time.
finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he's managed to... It's Pele! In he goes again! The whistle has gone, and it is all over. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical...
He rises! He will be livid with himself.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Tries to pass it through. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Turns and goes back.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Carvajal, and he's gone backward here. Yamal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he skips past his man. Tries to play it through. And this is Torres. No, not quite on the same wavelength. So it is still 0-0. And it's Stojkovic. Stojkovic ploughing through the middle. Oh, he's been... Chance! He's delivered all right! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's...
Goes for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mbappe. Oh, no joy this time. Roberto. Aimed beyond the defence. Bellingham.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Roberto. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Pelé. Oh, good ball. Takes a shot! They've scored! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. And we hit half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Cannavaro did just... and he's had a hit! Great vision. In he goes again! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Costa Curta getting this one clear. He's gone for goal! Oh, just wide.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
And it's Stojkovic.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That is good alertness. Chouameni, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. It's a threatening ball. And Owen! It's run loose. Who's going to get... Oh, what has happened here? Ronaldo is flagged offside. Adams. Pele. Chouameni. Oh, super find. Oh, just skips past his man. And the shot! And he hits the net. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Madrid take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he's picked out the run. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Madrid presented with a golden opportunity here. To increase the lead. Wonderful save by Vitor Baia. Brilliantly cut out. Owen. No, that's been intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Tries a shot! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
He won't be happy with that one. Can he get on the end of this? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Threads one in. Yamal. To Roberto. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Stojkovic. Adams calmly anticipates.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Pele looking to penetrate opposite. Pele!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is as far as it goes. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, they are up and running already. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. It's roll! Off the post! Skims chance, surely! Goal, Milan! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So, a breakthrough already. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Might be Luis Suarez! They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. And that has been clubbed away. Now, can they get him away? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, it's come loose. Looking to go deep, and the keeper beats it away. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Madrid have reclaimed it. Aim forwards. Nedved. He's had a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
A case now of complete control. Oh, that's a key interception. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund.
So off we go once more.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Adams. Yamal. Guardiola. And here's Suarez. And he's surging through. It's Luis Suarez! Oh! Fantastic! A finish of true class. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. So that goal then.
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
tries from distance. He's got a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Mbappe! Tries to play it through. Oh, this looks sharp. Can he get it through? And this is Pele! Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Reich. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. There's the header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Pelé. He's going for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Pelé is offering a right smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Big header! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Turkey are looking to go forward now. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, well measured. Now it's Mbappe, and he's... Great chance! Oh, super ball, it's Pelé! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Mbappe has it in a wide position. Adams clears it away. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's only two... Chance for a shot! Goal! Turkey! And Turkey take the lead. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Great vision. It's a promising position. Over to the other side. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Short changes him with that pass. Nicely weighted ball. He has found the way through. Oh, that was vital. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Pelé can so cleverly bypass the press. And he's heaved it away. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now, what about this cross? And that should get the job done. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of...
Right card! denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Turkey have their second corner now. Cleared without complication. Manuel. Threads one in. That is ended up in no man's land. Ball played for Rijkaard. Just eases him off the ball. Looking for the run. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Played out to the right.
Turkey surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive.
He's had a shot! They've done it! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Now, can they get him away? Played into space out wide. He is through here. Yamal! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And that is as far as it goes. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Pelé taking in. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. He won't be happy with that one. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
He's a sharp little ball here. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Cherki. Pass somewhat off target. Not the most accurate pass. Quarter of an hour played. It's come to nothing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Nedved. Rodri.
This is the time you need that pace. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Triol. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that looks a decent ball. Caceres. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, that pass isn't the best. Rodri. Looking for the run. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Great chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Ferdinand getting this one clear.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Mbappe. Pelé. Pelé unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's a fine interception. Yamal. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So they head in. Oh, what a mistake! Yamal. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. It's a good 30-35 yards out, this.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Just too high.
He has a livelier imagination than I thought. The angle just wasn't quite there.
Chance! He's got a goal! The second half off to a spectacular start. And that's it. That was always inevitable.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Pelé conjures time and space where few can. That has not gone well.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get it through? Oh, good ball! He's come in hard. And Torres! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Nedved. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Adams cuts out the pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear, and let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Messi. He's looking wide. Time and again they are repelled.
Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
No, he's seen through all of that. He shifted it to the flank. There's a no-nonsense tackle. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Yamal. Saliba does really well to win the ball there. Madrid still ahead by the game's only goal. Nicely aimed pass. Spread out to the left. Now, can they get him away? Caught offside that time.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Puyol. Madrid clearly now in lead preservation mode. Madrid moments now away from seeing this one out. No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. Yamal, who's steaming forward. He's picked his way through. That's that, the end. Madrid have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Fernando Torres claiming... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So the ever-ready Jordi Alba looking to go full throttle from the outset as ever, Jim.
He'll have a very busy game as usual, Peter, constantly going up and down that flank. He's got the pace, he's got the work ethic, and some great crossing too.
And so a great source of assists, of course.
Absolutely, like all the best fullbacks, Peter.
You'd know. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Pelé, now it's Torres. Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's been cut out, well played. Tries to play it through. Rodri. So it is still 0-0. Looking to play him in. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Tchouaméni gets it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And that could set him on his way. And he's found a way past.
That was lovely, that.
Tchouaméni. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Pelé. Great vision. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Cannavaro. It's Park Ji-sung. Shot could be on. Galatasaray have reclaimed it. Tchouaméni. And it's Rodri. Pelé. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Torres. Yamal is one whose deliveries we all know about. Torres gets into some space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rodri. Guardiola makes the interception. It's played through for him. It's a promising position. Eyes and Van Nistelrooy! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the first 45 minutes are up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Looking for the run. There will be a throw-in. He's found a way through. Oh, it's played into the area. A corner it is then. Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Big header! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And he's running through. Well, that has not gone well. Rodri. Knocks it into space. Torres was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Takes a shot. Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Galatasaray appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that...
Oh, what has happened here? Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Galatasaray clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's a good foot in there. That's a lovely, neat pass. It's a really well-measured ball. Carvajal has crossed into the middle. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Madrid have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it. Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Pass somewhat off target. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Looking to go deep. And that should get the job done.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he was alert to it. Tries to pass it through. And that's that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.
And a quick
Told you
reminder
somewhat
today
what we've
to
witnessed,
please
Jim.
take
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey van de Ven. This Dutchman is unusually fast for a defender, particularly the fact is he's 6'4". So I'm just concerned about his hamstrings. I know he's had problems in the past, and I just hope that doesn't go on to interrupt his career, but there's nobody really capable of outrunning him.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, easy pickings there.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal is always looking to play quality balls. Lovely, now then. Owen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Aims beyond the defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Stojkovic. Now Costa Curta. Stojkovic looking to run onto it. Nice control. Carvajal.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Looking for the run. Fernando Torres. Threads one in. Played into the box. Bullish header! Stojkovic. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the shot's on here. Bellingham. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. No way through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Stojkovic! Now, who's going to be first to this? Ronaldo does rip. And he shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's a mighty effort! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. And there is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And the shot!
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Shot could be on. It's anyone's ball now. Chouameni knocks it into space. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's there to get it away. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. Torres receives it in a wide position. Excellent interception. That has ended up in no man's land. Bellingham. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And this is Owen. Oh, that's superb. Shapes to shoot! He's scored! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Torres. Pele purring through the gears.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Torres. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Nicely weighted ball. Big chance! Goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's been... Can he finish? Caceres getting this one clear. Yamal. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then? Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real... He's tried one! Himself an absolute peach. And what a start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
He's going for goal! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Chance here to counter. That is good alertness. Chooses to go cross-field. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Passes short and sharp. Yamal. Tries to play it through. Rodri. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Cafu is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Aimed beyond the defence. Quick look, then terrific header! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
He was always good at...
Pelé! And he hits the net! And again they hit the front! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Rodri. Pelé. Threads one in. That looks a good ball through. Can he finish? They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good. He's got tall! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Stojkovic. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. No, that's been intercepted. Cristiano Ronaldo. That has been slung wide. Rodri. And the first half is done.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Second 45 coming soon.
Madrid head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead.
Substitution in progress.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. And a chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Can he finish? Brilliant from Pele! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And yes, it's him again. Madrid are having a ball here. Well, has a shot! And that is a routine catch.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Yamal is one whose deliveries we all know about. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, important interception. And it's Carvajal. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That pass has been well intercepted. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Wriggles his way through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Olise. And here's Owen. Oh, it's a great ball here. And the pass is intercepted. He's gone for goal! Oh, it's come off the upright. Cleared without complication. Now that looks a decent ball. Great vision.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Dear Roberto. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. Rodri. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required. So. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I can really see this guy, Omar Marmoush, being an absolute nightmare for the defence here. He's a great all-round attacker who has good pace in behind, and that makes him very effective against teams that like to play compact low blocks. He's a great passer and dribbler and a very good poacher.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And this is Torres.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Bale.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes, hopefully.
Bale! It's loose, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Swept this time, surely! Oh, that is rather wayward. Can he get on the end of this? Caceres. Belletti. Threads one in. Oh, Red, nice interception.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Some good work on the right flank here. Yamal has a look inside the box. Costa Curta tries to clear. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Madrid with the corner, they're first. Up he goes! And that has been clubbed away. Now, can they get him away? Now, he's got space here. Marmoush is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Puyol gets across to intercept that. And the counter is on. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Roberto Carlos attempts a clearance. He's well positioned, and the shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
That has been slung wide. Marmoush. Yamal. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Fernando Torres is wide and looking to get onto this. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And it's half-time here. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
In the second half? Ours, of course.
And we're off again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Yamal is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. He's gone for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. He's having a go! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Belletti probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Now that looks a decent ball, and he was quick to react. Now it's Bebeto. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. He's picked his way through. Now it's Mbappe, crossed into the box. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
And it's been played. It's Pele! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. It's a promising position. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Marmoush tries to pass it through. Shoots! They've done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And this is Pele! Pele! And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Added time.
Looking to play him in. Yamal, he's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had...